Hello, this is Angelia with Today's Wisdom. Excuse me. Today's wisdom comes from Daily Ohm. Guilty pleasures. Feeling guilty about being happy. And sometimes people make you feel that way. You know, you're happy, you're having a good life, and they're jealous. And so they want to pick on you and be mean to you. And then, when you say something back to them, then they're the victim. So, sometimes people make us feel guilty about being happy and having the things that we have or doing the things we do. Happiness is an experience we all long for and deserve in our lives. We may wish for the happiness that comes with a much-needed vacation. I'm ready for one of those now. Or an exciting new love affair. Yet, when the actual experience of happiness emerges, we may be too overcome with guilt to enjoy it. And I remember in high school, there was this boy I liked, and my friends liked him too, but he didn't like any of them. He liked me. And so they all ganged up on me and said, if you go out with him, we're going to kill you. And I kind of believed it by the look on their faces. So I did not go out with him around them. We did end up going out, but we had to sneak behind their back in the neighborhood because I didn't want to get killed by my friends because they all had a crush on him. So I feel guilty about the fact that I couldn't even like who I liked, If guilt is interfering with your ability to feel joy, you may find relief in looking at the beliefs you hold about yourself and what it means for you to be happy, because that's different for everybody. And I hate when I see miserable people who are just, jealous of everybody else and, putting their baggage on everybody else, because, life is short. And you may as well be happy. Guilt about feeling happy can arise for different reasons. Deep down, you may believe that you don't deserve to be happy because you hurt someone in the past, had more than others growing up, or maybe you received a mean comment from someone you admired. Perhaps it once seemed that painful experiences always followed happy ones. Now, whenever you begin to feel happy, you find yourself waiting for the other shoe to drop. And I've had an experience with someone like that. It's like, you try to be somebody's friend, and then they're nothing but mean to you. And then when they are nice to you, you're like, and now what? And what else? And because that's how they operate. So that is a real thing. Happiness may even just feel comfortable because you've gotten so used to feeling down. The truth is that when you feel too guilty to let yourself enjoy positive emotions, you are denying a part of yourself that has a right to exist. By limiting your life experience to just the negative feelings, you are cutting yourself off from the fullness of life, which includes all of the positive emotions as well. Fortunately, you can begin to shift the way you respond to happiness even in this moment. And you can. A lot of us grew up in negative situations, but if you can just get rid of that negativity, let it go, that's not part of you, that's part of what you inherited. So you can let it go and you can choose to be happy. I know that made my life 100% better. When I chose to be happy and stop, living with other people's negative stuff and living with other people's secrets, I don't tell people this, don't tell people that. Okay, well, you know what, I'm done with that. So, and I'm a lot happier. From now on, when happiness begins to blossom in your heart, try to accept it, relish in it, ask it to stay. It's okay to feel happy, even if you believe you don't deserve it. Feeling good is an expression of your wholeness and your connection with life. The next time happiness appears for you, try not to feel guilty about it. Instead, welcome your happiness in like a long-awaited friend. And that's what I chose to do. It's like, I can't help it if someone's jealous of me, because I have a farm, or they're jealous of me because I might have more money to go on a vacation. That's just me and my husband are cheap. We save. We buy stuff at the Goodwill. But, or if someone doesn't think they're as smart as me or as good looking as me or whatever their deal is. I've had a lot of people from the time I was probably, 9 years old, put their stuff on me. And we all have that happen. Other people just spill their stuff into our life and we're like, why? But, whenever you find some guilty little pleasures in life, don't feel guilty about being happy, because that is your natural state. When you were a little baby and you came from God, you were happy, your parents cooed you, and you were like, hee hee hee. To me, that's the best thing in the world, is a baby's laughter. So that's your natural state, is to be happy. So if you're not happy, now might be a time to change some things so that you can be. Think about it. Excuse me, I just got a lung full of smoke. Please like and share this wisdom so we can spread it around the world. If you want to help me out, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to help me even more, go to my Patreon page and become a patron. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time.